Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of Sore Feet Adventurers. This is the 25th episode, so yeah, you guys can cheer too.
Quarter century, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cheering because I have permission by DM. Yeah.
So excited. So it has been only a few weeks for our viewers and listeners. It has been a whole month for us, and we're eager to get back into it. So, without that, let's get back into Sore Feet Adventures. Let's start off with Saoirse.
Get wrecked.
So I should be Okri. Make a hit roll.
Do a hit.
As I spin around instinctively after years of training in the dwarven armies, I pull my blade out and slash! And, it's a +9 to hit since it's a magical blade, too.
Roll to hit.
That is a... Aren't you lucky?
You missed!
It's an 11. So, I throw my blade up into the air and I try to slash down at you, and I guess, what do you do? Dodge out of the way?
Squeal,
What are you
maybe.
What would Saoirse do to dodge?
I leap back screaming. Oh, actually, no, I don't scream. No.
Okay.
I leap back as fast as I can because I remember this is stealth, but I'm also very fearing for my life, so I might let a little peek go. Ah!
Alright, as you bring your blade up, you bring it quick down, you see the quick reflexes, Saoirse, you jump back as your blade kind of embeds itself in rock, and with everyone else on the boat, you hear a combination of just a cling and a quick eep, and it just ends.
It'd just be like a thrack onto the wooden dock, I guess.
There's some stone there, but yeah, it'd be the wood, so you hit that and it's kind of just
What's
long
going on?
pause goes on.
Why did you sneak up on me?
I didn't mean to.
2 things.
Yes?
Never wake a dwarf when they are sleeping. I never startle a dwarf.
So while they're
Okay,
lecturing, I'm gonna look around, make sure no one
I'll remember
was
that.
alerted to that.
Unless I'm in
Hero
danger,
revenge.
wake me.
Uh,
Or there is a party going on.
How will I know you're not going to do the same again?
Grab a broom and prod my foot.
Okay. I'm just going to, we're in the boat, in case you didn't know, so I'm just going to go back there.
So after they look like they got them talking, and you guys hear the quick, brief noise, everyone kind of goes in listening mode. And besides Okri and Saoirse, as they're kind of talking amongst themselves,
Yeah, Eve also peeks over the edge of the boat.
you look towards you, listening, and you look towards the little guardhouse you saw the guards go to. Nothing stirs. It all seems quiet. All you hear is the wind in the night, and you hear the waves in the channel rocking the boat.
Nahiri's gonna go the sending stone to everyone, being like, "What was that noise?"
I pick up the sending stone and say, everything is hunky-dory. How are you doing?
Okri, what'd you do?
I didn't catch any fish, that's what I did.
Insight roll. Do I believe Okri?
Do you really gonna roll insight roll?
Yeah.
Alright, roll your insight roll.
Yeah,
Insight.
Valrothian has.
I would say, with the tone of voice, you can guess that Okri has definitely not caught a fish.
Okri, then tell me what exactly you just did.
Why, this'll make a fantastic story that I can tell you all later.
I groan.
You both walk up onto the boat. You see Okri, Saoirse, you walk on, especially you, Saoirse, with your god vision. You see everyone kind of hunched over. You see the large form of Sora as he's trying to hide behind the mast of the ship. He shows up from the side of it.
You can't see me.
The hulking form, and everyone else just kind of hiding behind some of the rigging. And you all find yourself on this kind of a schooner. There's 2 masts there, kind of just tied to the dock.
And Okri kind of sheepishly scratches the back of his neck and says, I don't know how to drive this thing.
They don't think we need to.
Are we going to a different place in this?
We were hiding in here waiting for you to catch up.
He kind of peers over in the waters. Then where are we going?
Well, there's that, I think it was a sewer pipe, right? Leading up to the estate.
Right. Also, word of the wise. Do not sneak up on me.
I would imagine that's a given, considering it's you.
Yes, I would too.
It's oddly specific coming from you, agree?
You're gonna
It
look at
is.
Saoirse.
I look away. At the ground.
I guess someone learned something today.
And, Okri just takes a short little sip from his flask, just looking away.
Is everyone
Yep.
alright at least?
Mm-hmm.
Mihiru's gonna walk over to Saoirse,
Shake my head now.
and she's just kind of like casually like walking around, making sure there's no wounds or anything.
No one was hurt.
All right, great. So we should
Hulking
get going
form
then.
of Sora approaches you, boss, and he just kind of taps you on the shoulder. My lady, should we all be swimming to this dock?
Maybe. I think some of us could.
I can swim, even in this armor. Tip-top shape.
Nikiri's gonna snicker. You're gonna sink like a rock in that armor.
I will, if we are going to take the ship, I will do my best, but I'm more accustomed to riding horses.
Do you think we could use the ship as a distraction? That the private pier is guarded, right?
Yes.
What if we unmoor the ship and maybe steer it past? Have it, if we could, maybe crash not into the dock, but like near it, a bit away from it to draw the attention from the guards. Maybe they'll go investigate.
I have a plan. It will require some gold. We stop by the local taverns, get a few drunken sailors, promise them gold, and if they make a commotion past this private area, convince them that this is their stop. Maybe they'll hassle those privately hired mercenaries, and we can sneak on by.
We would have,
As
Do we have the time for
yeah,
this?
we really don't.
and we wouldn't be able to sneak them past the guards.
We're not supposed to be sneaking the sailors. They're the one making the distraction.
Okay, alternatively, instead of crashing the boat into the cliffside, we just light it on fire.
See, just
No.
Sora's face just got to brighten up.
That's a bit excrete. No. It is nighttime.
Yeah,
That would be very bad because it is very bright.
yeah,
Everyone in the canal could see that.
yeah. And
That's the
they'd
point.
be looking at that instead of us.
Yes, but if that is next to the place that we're going to, don't you think that there'd be more activity around it then?
So we don't lead it that way. We just send it off and out towards the sea.
And if that happens, then the private mercenaries really don't have a reason to be distracted then. They'll look at it and think, oh, okay, not our problem.
It's too risky, even if, let's say we do that plan. What if one of us gets spotted? We're not exactly the lowest profile people around. If we get caught, people will definitely know.
Okay, out of character, how big was the pipe?
From the range, and you can guess. So what you saw, Sushi, you could guess that even Sora could fit through it, but Sora would be doubled over. Could be a tight fit for Sora. It's a pretty big pipe, probably
Feet?
like about 6 feet across.
It was 6 feet around in circumference?
Radius?
Radius.
Diameter?
That's the word.
6 feet tall, 6 feet across.
On the inside.
Oh, yeah. I don't know math.
I mean, outside would have been circumference, so you are correct.
Ah.
Anyway, okay, back in character. So basically, we just need a distraction so we can get to that pipe.
I agree with Okri's plan.
Maybe we can use Bessie. And out of my bag, I pull out a bomb.
Isn't that a little too much? Just like the putting the
Lady
boat on fire?
Bell, as you see a Sora, or was it there stairs from the dock to the estate?
But if we go up there, we'll inevitably fight those mercenaries.
We've been fighting mercenaries. He kind of holds his head up high all this whole entire time.
I thought I liked you. I retract that.
He kind of puts his head down.
If we fight them, possibly more will come. Reinforcements. We don't want that. With this bomb, it's a small bomb, and it's about the size of a coconut. This can be our distraction. But how to use it, I'm open for suggestions.
Well, you see, Sora's, I could light the ship on fire.
I am open for suggestions.
Kind of saddened look on Sora's face.
Can I roll a gut check?
You sure can.
Sorry.
What is that? Do we add anything or no?
Use your wisdom.
Can I use? Okay, so if
So
there's
15?
like metal in the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
So with your gut check, what are you trying to find out with your gut check?
Best course option to get inside.
You know, you do know a couple of the members can fly up to this pipe, and all you're talking about is a pipe. You have not yet talked about how you're going to get to the docks.
True. Okay.
Is there metal in that bomb?
Yes.
If heated sufficiently, would that set it off?
Yes, that's how bombs work.
I can detonate it from a distance.
How?
Heat metal.
The outer case is not precisely metal.
Do I have to see the metal in order to be able to heat it? As long as I know it's in there, can I?
You need to see the metal.
Okay.
Before we think of a distraction, how is everyone else getting to the pipe? Obviously, Mina Bolsa can fly. Saoirse here can swim. Belle, do you know how to swim?
Well, wouldn't it be funny if someone in the Navy didn't know how to swim?
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would.
So, can you swim?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Do any of us have some rope?
Yes.
Yuri and I could fly up and find something to tie the rope to so the rest of you could climb up.
But there's still the fact of getting over there.
Yes.
Okri, do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Are you sure you can swim with all that armor?
I am quite positive. I am strong. I have trained to do so.
Okay. Sora?
And he just says there, oh, I know how to swim. I'm good enough.
Insight check. What is that plus?
Do you have any
Oh,
like
shit.
metal rods or something you could stick into the bomb
That's a whole skill.
Inside
to
Oh.
act as a fuse?
Oh, so 18.
You believe he could swim with his training of him as a knight? You're pretty sure that he can swim.
Okay.
Metal rods into my bomb?
Yes, just
That would crack the outer casing.
we were just using it for distraction.
All of it would fall apart, including the shrapnel.
Oh well,
Would it still explode?
I need to
You
be able
see,
to see a part of the metal in order to heat it up.
Sora kind of brings him in. He's like, my lady, what if we were to light the dock on fire?
Why is everything about fire with you?
Wow.
You see as he kind of breathes out a little bit, puff of flame comes out of his mouth.
Remember, I am not racist. We have racist moments. I am only thinking something. And I wag my finger at the Dragonborn.
But if we're afraid of guards and we light their dock, as you said, Sergio, on fire, and we crawl through the tunnel, wouldn't the other guards come down to put out the fire?
I mean, that is along the lines of the bomb idea.
Here's the issue. I paid guards off. I was the last person seen at this dock.
No, the other dock.
The other dock?
Yes, the
One
private
that
dock.
Saoirse told
I've
us
already said, if we make a commotion there, more and more people will show up.
on
Yes.
the dock.
Yes, which is close to the mansion.
Which is where we are going to be, which isn't the dock.
Correct, but it will be active nearby, having us a higher likelihood of getting caught when things go back to normal.
Well, I think if they have the hostages in there, we're going to have them in tow anyway.
Fine, new plan. Your mother. You will call her once we have confirmation of the hostages in our captivity. We will require aid.
And do you think she'll be able to help us, as preoccupied as she is?
She might be able to send 10 able bodies over here. I'm not expecting an army. Just backup.
Would she even be willing to, considering she didn't even want to help us?
It is a reasonable request.
On top of that, hostages.
Depends on her point of interest, I guess.
Nothing
I
to do
can't
but
speak
try.
for her.
Well, if it is the plan that we wish to go by, I can only try my best.
I say go for it.
All right, big guy. You get to put things on fire.
Okay, see as he shows his chest and he stands up. I will show you my might, my lady. He does a quick bow to you, Elsa.
But-
just kind of makes a face.
But I will be helping. And he kind of passes over Bessie.
He puts his hands out and he gives huge hands out, just grab and engulfs the entire bomb. You put much faith in me, good sir. And pat you on the shoulder.
You're going to chuck it as far as you can. I do not want you near that dock. Any chance of us getting caught. Something I do not want. You will start the fire with that.
But I can breathe fire.
Yes, up close. Possibility of being seen. You know, when you breathe fire, your face lights up. People can see your face.
Good.
Not good. You're traveling with us. You have a face and a name that they can tag along with us.
Shouldn't then, if anyone can light on fire, shouldn't Lady Balsa or Nahiri?
You
Since
can
they
chuck it farther.
They can fly. And she drops on the top of the boat.
I was being polite and friendly, letting you have the chance to light it up.
He reaches down, scoops down. Very well.
If that is what you want, then hand it over to Ibolsa.
Hands it. To Nahiri.
She takes
No,
it.
he's like,
Her eyes
do
are
you-
kind of wide. She's looking
Do
back
you
and forth
want
between
it,
the
my
two.
lady, or I will do it?
Just whatever's best. I think it might be better if you throw it.
As you will. As you wish. He puts it in some.
Do you have a flint and tinder?
He reaches his bag and see Sora pulls out.
Keep that away from the bond until you're ready. Now we have a plan, a distraction, and an entryway. Let us go.
Who's got the rope?
I do. How much do you need?
Out of character, how far off the ground was the sewer pipe? You did say it was sticking out of the cliff, I believe.
I believe this is 40 feet, I believe.
Okay.
And out of his bag of holding, he just keeps pulling rope. Just say, Ren.
Give me about 60 feet if you've got it.
I can give you 100. That's all I have.
Sure.
Okay. He just pulls it out of his bag of holding until it's all on the ground.
Here, if we can find something to loop it around and just angle both sides off, they can kind of pull themselves up.
Okay. Shall we get going then?
Let's go.
All right.
How
Oh,
are you
wait.
all gonna get there?
Belrothian, did you contact your mother?
I thought that was after we've confirmed the hostages.
If she's gonna send men, the sooner she knows, the better, so she can organize.
We only need visualization of the hostages. So, as soon as we see it by one of us,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
good. Then that's that.
All right. Let's go.
Alright, so
Alright.
how are you gonna get to the docks?
Well, Lahiri and Balsa are probably gonna fly. They're gonna grab the rope and.
Alright, there you
We're
go.
guess
gonna
probably
wait
good.
for Sora to do the explosion before we get too close.
And you guys are in the main dock area, but
Yeah.
you still have to travel through the
Okay,
water
well,
to
yes.
the other dock.
How far is it from the public dock to the private?
Good. Probably swimming, as you know, if it'd probably take you anywhere from a half hour to probably 45 minutes to an hour to get there.
To swim there?
Yes.
I mean, we only swim like, what,
You gotta
25
go a
feet
little
per
wi-
6
if you think of it.
seconds?
You got to go a little wider to go stay away from the edges of the rocks.
No.
Well, it's 15 for me since I have 30 speed, and if I
Oh, yeah,
dash,
and
it would be
also if we're all
30.
stealthing. It'd be
Yeah.
half that.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any small boats around?
You can look around, see if you can see anything.
I'm gonna peek over the edge and do that.
All right. What's your passive perception?
Passive is 12.
With your 12, you look like there's a variety of some ships around.
Maybe a rowboat or something?
There's a rowboat on this actual shooter you're actually on. It looks like it's to the side.
Okay. Is it facing away from the docks on the side of the boat?
It is on the boat, and you'd have to actually take it off, and it's kind of covered up.
Okay. Ibalsa turns to the rowboat and points. We could just take that. It'd be a little faster.
I walk over and I'm gonna use it as covered up by tarps or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's tarped over it.
I'm gonna slowly uncover it and see what I find.
As you walk up to this boat, uncover it, you just see, looks like there's a couple packs in there, and there's 2 oars.
Okay. By packs, what do you mean by that?
Looks like these packs look like they're pretty robust. They're more almost kind of like boxes. Looks like they're attached to the little boat over there. And
Okay.
you understand from your traveling, you understand this is probably for if you got lost in this little dinghy. Maybe it's like supplies.
Okay. Okay. This'll do.
We just need to lower it over the side quietly, right?
Yes.
All right.
Ibalsa turns to Sora.
Right away, my lady. He goes and
And I'm gonna help him too.
Quietly.
So I'm gonna roll I guess what is it, a strength check? Or
Yep.
what? Okay.
You can do athletics. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do athletics. Since I'm having Sora help me, can I get advantage?
Yeah, you do get advantage.
Okay. Cool.
You said doo-doo.
Yep. You do get advantage. So what's your roll?
Hi, how's it going? What are you doing?
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you rolling for, Sirsha?
That is.
You gotta explain what you're doing first.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you Bardic.
Okay.
You need to give guidance.
Yes.
Okay. That's the
Alright.
fun part about being a druid.
How are you gonna give guidance?
You're learning though.
You should tap on the shoulder, or what are you doing?
No, I'm not gonna tap him on his shoulder.
Spot checking. Spot checking.
Yeah. Just like I'm just gonna
Okay.
carefully like.
Distance, you would see just arrows. You just see like a Sirsha's
Okay.
finger on the taps.
Don't.
So you rolled a 2.
Yes.
Okay. So first one is an 18, so that's 20. And it's a 25. Second one is a 26.
And with both of you, you got no problem getting yourself aside. And it just goes down into the water. And the kind of swords motion. Get in.
Ibalsa just vaults over the side and like flutters down.
It's fine. Guess you do the same, Harry.
Yeah.
I squat and kind of spin on my belly over to the other side of the
The railings.
walkway and just plop into the
You're just gonna fall off the side of the boat.
No, you know, I go like that and hang
Oh,
off.
okay.
And,
Okay, hang off. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, literally just gonna roll off. I was like, I used to go drop down and so you should just jump down.
Yes.
Alright. So you just all jump down. I'm not gonna make you roll dexterities and just you all kind of land softly. You just hear a clink from the fall of Oakree and then just go. The boat just sinks down as Sora jumps and sinks down a little bit noticeably. See, Sora just gets on the oars and starts rowing.
okay.
You go. It takes about half an hour on this boat, kind of dodging the rocks, kind of giving it some leeway. And you do see this private dock. As you approach it, looks like there's another kind of looks to be a little like galley moored over there. And you do see, with your perspective, or who has night vision? Okay.
I think don't.
I don't think I have my
You
vision.
don't have dark vision?
You do.
No. What?
Yeah, you're kind of dark vision.
Because I remember this because the Fire Ganassi's get a better dark vision for the racial feat. It's improved.
I think only Pirate Ganassi are the ones with night vision.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I didn't. If I had dark vision or night vision, I would have known.
I can check really quick. Hang on.
So, well, while you're checking, for those who have night vision, you can either roll perception or
Character sheet is so neat. It makes me look like I threw up words all over
or
mine.
you can roll your.
Yeah,
You can just use your
Your wind?
I'm
Right here.
going
Normal
to roll.
water.
your natural perception, or you can roll for it.
I'm using my passive.
You can use your passive perception, or
I'm gonna.
I'm going to.
I met it exactly while rolling. 14.
all right, 14.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. No dark vision.
What?
So-
Dwarf should have dark vision.
While you
No,
cannot
I-
see anything, you do hear some faint footsteps on that dock.
How many do I hear?
Passive 15 perception.
Yeah, passive 12.
14.
Did you roll?
I did.
Did you roll? What was
I'm
yours,
using passive.
All right, 14. It's hard to make out with the waves and kind of motions, but you are able to see that there's a few, looks to be 3 guards on this dock. It also helps that somewhere one is carrying a torch.
Are they humans?
From where you're standing, you're looking, look to be all humans. Kind of hard as they all got hoods on, but you're guessing from what you ran into. They're pretty sure humans.
Did you say how far away from the docks we were?
You're approaching to be there about 100 feet off.
That's closer than I thought.
I should be 60 feet because your night vision. It's about 60 feet off as you get closer.
Should we stop here
Yeah.
and then wade into the water?
So as you saw, he says, nods. Yes, I will chuck the bomb when I get towards the rope.
Ebola, should we take off and head over? Or wait?
Wait.
Sora's. You see Sam Pleasant look to everyone. Should I give a wide berth to the docks?
Just get close enough, I think. To throw it, maybe? How deep is the water where we are?
You are unsure as is.
I mean, like, compared to, like, how far we are from the shore.
Are you asking this in game?
Yeah, no, roll for insight. You know,
Yeah, I'll roll for
you can
insight.
advantage your shift.
I
Like the water.
could
I'm
jump.
inciting the water. I have a non-nat 20.
15.
You can roll search or no? You have advantage, but
I mean, you said you weren't asking this in game,
No,
right?
I wasn't.
Yeah, because if you
Okay.
were, I would have been like,
Okay,
I can find
so
out.
You would know from on this islands with the channels. You would know that this probably is pretty deep water. You know, on the other side of the channel it gets shallower, but since you're on where the water is kind of eroded with the rock, it's deep.
Okay. So we wouldn't be able to wade to shore.
No.
We'd have to swim. I relay that to everyone.
All right.
Oh, out of character. What exactly is the plan to get to the pipeline? Are they gonna set the bomb off and then we fly over, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Bomb's the distraction. They gather at the bomb site, and then we go to the pipe.
Okay. Okay, I must have zoned out then. Okay, cool.
Okay, so question, the stairs leading up, like, explain to me how the landscape is. Is it like cliff, pipe, and then there's like stairs up the side? Like,
Well, as you're all looking, and so you can all see it. It looks like there's like it's pretty much cliffside. Looks like there's a pathway cut through it, and you see, you guessing would be there's stairs that lead up to the estate. There's a little private dock. It looks like there's like a shack, kind of like a guard station. There's some boats stationed there, and then over to the left of it, if you were to pass it, you can see up above the water looks to be a drainage.
Question
pipe.
about the docks.
Yes.
So, at what point does it stop being wood? Like, how much is the docks made out of wood?
It's looked to be about 2/3 of it is or 2/3 of it is wood. Probably 1/4. The one that's nearest to the shore is still a rocky road. Looks like there's stone, a little bit paved.
Okay. What's the weather out right now?
It's very dark. If you look around the weather, it is very actually kind of windy. Out, kind of deafens a lot of noise that you hear.
okay. So the way I'm understanding it is, so cliff, dock, more cliff, sewer pipe.
So, pretty much, but you see there'd be like the dock where it's cut out a little bit. Very much just looks like it was cut out, man-made.
Yeah.
Kind of chipped away. Some more rock comes out, and that's where the dock was built around the jutting rock.
Okay.
And it's paved.
Which side of the dock are we on? Are we on the far side of the pipe, or are we on the same side?
You were approaching the opposite side of the pipe. So
Okay.
You were on
So
the...
we'd have to go across the dock.
You have to go to the other side, yes.
I have a new plan. After taking a good look at the docks, I will need Bessie back.
You see Soros reach there, hands it back to you.
Now, we will still light it aflame, but they don't know why it won't go out, so all their efforts will be trying to put it out. And I slowly reach into my bag of holding and bring out a jar. Alchemist's fire. It won't go out unless the source of the fuel is depleted.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
I made it. And
And he
my-
just kind of whispers, "Show off."
That's amazing.
The bomb will
You
still go
are-
off then?
Soros, you are very talented.
I was going to save the bomb.
Oh.
Once this is hit by something, that something will be aflame.
Are you just gonna light the whole dock on fire?
Yes. They will gather more men to put it out.
It
And
also just makes a really like flat face. Like,
As
really?
When you say the fire, you see Soros' face just kind of light up.
I mean, we're gonna explode the dock. What difference is this
Okay.
gonna make? This will just make it harder for them to put it out.
exactly. More of their people will try to put it out, and we'll have less guards, hopefully, at the mansion.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Could we light it from underneath the dock?
We could. I look at Saoirse.
I flinch.
I am giving this to you with my trust.
Oh, what am I to do with this?
It is completely sealed, meaning waterproof. Dive down, go underneath the dock. Good plan, big guy. Throw it upwards. It will splash and explode.
Just that.
Yes, one last thing. As soon as you throw it, not after it hits anything, as soon as it leaves your hand, dive.
You're
Okay.
so you're just gonna throw it directly towards the bottom of the dock.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. All right. So
It doesn't need any tinder.
No, that's the fantastic thing about it.
yeah, that's the only thing I was worrying about.
That is why you must dive.
Okay, so I'm going to put it in my satchel and dive.
Just jumping off the side of the boat.
No, I'm going to get out of the boat carefully.
I'm so proud of you.
Are you stealthing as you swim?
Do I need to stealth when I'm underwater?
Remember your racial little bonus you got, or your little.
I mean, I help you
bonus?
stealth either way.
Oh, right.
Do you remember your bonus?
No, because I don't know where to look.
Remember, you have plus 10 to your stealth while underwater.
Where did I write that? Oh yeah, I do.
Heritage feat.
Your heritage feat, so you have plus 10 to your stealth.
Okay.
So you can stealth or not, you still get plus 10.
That's okay. So I'm going to roll for wait. What?
I'm
Pass.
helping you.
Okay.
Also, wait.
Too late.
Okay. Well, you already rolled, so it's too late now.
Okay.
Out of game, though, you technically can use guidance.
Yeah.
Since you rolled, that's that.
That's 12. Wait, what is that under? Dex?
Dex plus your so it'd be stealth. Are you proficient in stealth?
No.
So okay, it would be your Dex modifier.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus
have it?
12.
Score written down?
Yeah.
I have a stealth stat.
Yeah, 4.
Plus
Yep.
4?
So 4 plus 12 plus 10.
26.
Now you get to roll again since you have advantage.
26 it is.
Right, you kind of just you go to the side, just like just sink in without making a noise. Just, you don't see that you're there, then you're just gone.
All right, so I go under the docks, but before I do, before I throw it, I want to listen if they're speaking. If not, then I throw in dive again. Are they saying anything?
As you hear, you just hear the guards. Sounds like they're just talking about the weather, and you hear like, "Oh, those. Wish I could be with the guests, more as prisoners, but even they get to be dry." You just hear.
I stop, and I listen a little more.
I know they get fed well. What's so important about them? Just other rich bigwigs.
So I'm gonna take my what was it? My sending stone. I speak in my. It speaks in my.
Yeah.
Okay. I say to the party, I'm eavesdropping on the guards. They say the prisoners are in a dry space. That means they're indoors somewhere.
Probably because there's shelter in the mansion.
Yes, but where exactly in the mansion? I kind of figured they might be outside.
Like everyone in the boat sees him also like grab her and it's like, that's what we're here to find out.
I go silent and I toss the fire and dive.
Okay. All right. Roll athletics. See how far you throw that.
Well, you don't even have to do that.
What?
Oh, that's right. You're pretty low. You don't have to roll that. So yeah, as you toss it and quickly go under, as everyone just sit on the boat. I'm guessing you guys just kind of went around.
Yeah, we went.
Around, giving away birth. You see a quick flash of light and just, underneath the dock just kind of lights up and just fire is kind of going through the through the little cracks in the dock, and you just notice the guards are alert like, what? Where's that fire coming from?
Hookery has the biggest grin ever.
I've got the rope
So
in my
does Sora.
hand. I tap Nahiri on the shoulder and say, that's our cue. And then I'm going to stealth anyway.
I'm going to help you.
Okay.
I'm stealth.
That's a nat 20 plus 12.
Oh,
I'm
right.
really nice.
32.
So that's 32 for the first one. That was a nat 1 the second time. So I've got 32 stealth.
All right.
Oh, you were using inspiration?
No, it's
it was,
I got nat 20 on stealth.
for me.
You know what?
Nat 20 on that stealth.
All right. What
Oh,
is
wow.
your stealth?
Huh?
What is your stealth skill?
Oh, plus.
Yes.
So that would be technically 30.
All right.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to
32.
fly along the surface of the water. And then once we're past the dock area, hug the cliff and then fly straight up towards the pipe opening.
Okay. As you're making way, you see the boat. You kind of both just leave the boat and just kind of flying over there over the water, head to the side. You see all the guards kind of motioning for other guards coming by. Just get more water! Get the buckets! We gotta get the water! Why is it going out? You see, there's like throwing water on it. Kind of looks like it'd be pretty tough to get out. You both make your way up to the pipe.
All right. Is there anything inside the pipe?
As you're-
Support beams or
As
anything?
you approach this pipe, it is pretty dirty. Doesn't look like it's really
Here's
Yeah.
the gag.
It's also just grimaces.
kind of a
and, like,
smell coming off it, kind of fishy and really bad smell. You know, you've encountered the smell from kind of the poorer areas in the city.
Here's gagging.
So
Glad I
yeah, are
still
there
have
any
a
support
PCM.
beams or anything inside?
You don't see any beams. It looks like there used to be a gate, but it's long since rusted away. There's like a grate covering. You do see some other parts of metal from what you can tell without actually going inside that you might be tied to the metal, but you don't know how strong it'd be.
Well, we've got 100 feet of rope and it's only 40 feet off the ground. So
What about above the pipe? Like any, like
You do know you could probably tie it around the pipe.
would it slide off?
No, you kind of go over the lip of the pipe and just tie it on.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Sending stone message to everyone else. Okay, rope set up.
Make sure it's a friction knot.
Ibalsa probably knows what that is.
I guess roll to see if I know what that is. I don't think she would.
Well, between the both of you the various knots you would know through your thief
Yeah, you're a
think
thief.
background.
Granted, you don't
You would
need
know how to
them.
tie a one in the sense you'd have to kind of go through windows and help out other.
Oh, that's true.
So
Okay.
you know how to tie one. And Sora's kind of go as fast and as quiet as you can. Just, you row in the boat, kind of get closer. And I guess when you guys get there, are you heading towards the pipe too?
I figured I was going straight there.
Okay. And you guys, if you get there, strangely enough, Saoirse's already there.
At the base?
No, at the base of the
right
cl-
underneath the
Underneath?
Okay.
yeah, right
Yeah,
underneath
I'm
the water where everyone else on the boat you would meet, and Saoirse, you're just already there waiting
Yeah,
for
you
them.
can't fly yet. So
I know,
I
I
will
can't.
question DM there.
So, what's the order? You guys are gonna climb up this rope?
I'm gonna go first and then pull everyone up.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll athletics?
You pull up Saoirse and Belrothian if you want to be pulled up. Do you? Or do you, Saoirse and Belrothian, you
I
climb
was
up?
gonna wait for other people to go up first.
Okay. Saoirse goes up. Sora motions.
I would.
I should be last.
Fair.
Basically, I'm bringing up the rope and lowering it to them.
All right. I would say you pick up Saoirse and Belrothian, no problem. You don't have to
Okay.
go for it. Roll athletics for Sora though.
How
I'm gonna
much
help.
does Sora weigh?
He is. I don't have a weight.
He's chunky.
You're looking at it. He's probably about 350 pounds.
My carrying capacity is 600.
All right. Let's see advantage on it. Just a roll, or fine, just a roll. Just humor me. Here, I just want to see if you're lifting this giant dragon of a man.
Okay, I'll roll
Say
athletics.
help.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
Bell gives you advantage even more.
Alright, well, you can have Bardic from me then.
Okay.
And through the,
I'm going to give you guidance, I guess.
Okay.
if you're like just showing off, just showing your might to this large dragon man down below.
That's a +2 in guidance, and that's a +8 in bardic inspiration. And then athletics is 28 for the first one. Second one is 15. So 28 plus 8 plus 2. So
30, or
38.
That's 38. So you're swiftly pulling him up, just this large dragon man as he just grabs on him. ready. Just, you just kind of hear him like, "Ooh," and he kind of just starts swinging as he's getting pulled up. And you're just, all this guts, so just,
I see your
up.
eyes glowing.
And you pull him so fast you kind of hear a bing on his head, and he hits the jutting or pipe.
Oh no.
You see him just kind of climb out over into the hole.
now that wouldn't happen if you were more heavier.
Just stares at you, climbs in.
He has her hand over her mouth, just like looking like, what the heck was that?
I'm kind of just pose really quick and look at my bicep.
All right, you all find yourself in a rather confined tunnel. It looks like from those with dark vision, you see, go further back, and you definitely see all the grime and the dirt just kind of built up and the human filth, or at least you hope it's all just human, but goes out. And as you keep going along, you see there's kind of parts where the rock kind of shows. It's kind of like basically kind of eroded from the erosion part of the metal. You get down and see it kind of gets narrower. It looks like it splits off.
Hey, real important. Is there, like, enough room for me to continuously flap so my feet don't touch the filth?
No.
Damn it.
It's only 6 feet.
Bill, I
You
will
can
require
feel it in
your
between your
services
toes.
later. I believe we
shoot.
might all.
Nahiri takes her shoes off. She's wearing heels. That's gonna make so much noise.
All right. Now you take off your shoes. You feel it between your
Oh,
toes.
she grimaces, but ties up her dress too to get it out of the way.
As
And you guys can see on her thigh there's a strap for the knife.
You also would have
you all just hear this. Yes, you do hear the squelching. Is
Ugh.
Thanks, I
as you
hate it.
wall through.
No more word pictures, please.
Oh.
And as you do come to the end of it, you see it kind of splits off into smaller. Looks like there seems to be a couple that are smaller pipes that kind of spread off, look like they go into the rock. It narrows even more, but does go further on.
Who's gonna scout out?
You realize that to get this time, you have to be crouched over and crawling.
Oh, I gotta crawl.
Hey, Bellerothian, can I ask you a big favor after we're done with this?
I'm sure everybody would like to be clean after this.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Eve also takes it, like, she holds her breath and she crawls through the pipe.
Wait. And then
She
I
stops.
take out a cloth and the soap and shampoo that I nicked from that one place. I kind of rub it against that cloth. It might do you best if you tie this around your mouth.
Thank you.
Alright.
She does so.
Alright, is it only going to be you, Bossa, or is anyone else going to fall right behind the Bossa?
Harry will go, not willingly, but will go. Doesn't want to also going by herself.
Alright. As everyone else just kind of waits there, you see these figures as they kind of crouch in and just how they can feel the grind between their fingers as they kind of keep calm.
So you know how, like, cats walk over things when they don't want to put their paws in it? It's
Yes.
kind of what Ibalsa looks like right now.
So okay, as you see Balsa kind of trying to crouch over and use her light and small frame. Same when you hear it, they kind of bring their wings, kind of like hug their body, and it looks like their wings just disappear. And like
Her tail is like up in
Crawling
the air.
through
It's not touching it.
their knees, their elbows are off the ground as they can be walking with their fingertips and like just with their toes, and they're just walking across. Their tails kind of wrapped around their waist.
I'm gonna whisper to the rest of the group. Well, I did have extra gloves, but it seems they were quite eager to get in there.
May I have some?
Certainly. And he pulls out it from his climber's kit and hands them to you.
Thank you.
Here we
I'll
did
give
pass
them back.
perception. You do hear that as you're going down. As you're like halfway the song.
You're not sending someone's gonna be like, you little shit, you should have said something.
I replied back, I am not a little shit. I am 5 feet. I am a big shit.
Ibalsa's just thinking to herself, well, at least I don't have to deal with stuff inside the gloves that I can't take off.
You make your way through it. It comes down to be a kind of a approach. You get out of this little tunnel. It kind of broadens into another larger chamber. Looks like you see a more piping that leads into this, kind of gathers there. And you do see it looks to be a kind of a grate up ahead, and I think you see some light kind of shining through it.
Can I hear anything?
You don't hear anything.
No footsteps or anything?
No
No
footsteps.
shadows passing in front of the light?
Nope.
Do I need to fly up there to look? Like, how big's the chamber?
The grate, you could stand up in it, but there is a grate, and covering it, it looks to be a heavy metal grate. And by looking through it, you can both see that there's torches there, and it looks like it'd be a chamber of some sorts.
I elbow Nahiri and use a sending stone to say, hey, can you hear anyone in there?
I guess roll. Do I roll something?
Yeah. I guess perception?
Well, you're both in the same room.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but, like, she's got better stuff
Yeah.
than I.
Okay.
And I'm going to help her with that. With
Cool.
Bardic. I think
Are you also hoping just regularly?
Yeah.
Okay.
you get to
Roll
roll
with
that.
advantage.
So 22 plus my perception. 26.
You can also roll again
Yeah,
since
you
you
get
have
to roll again.
advantage.
Oh, roll this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's better. So 17 plus 4.
25 plus 4,
9.
29.
So my perception. So 4 plus 17. 21.
Mm-hmm.
29.
So 29.
I'll need that
Uh,
dice back.
You're just listening for an A noise.
Noise. Yeah.
You do not hear anyone. There's definitely no one in that room as you're listening. You do hear further out as you think you hear some noises as if there's like hallways beyond this chamber. You understand you're near like the basement. Kind of
Okay.
basement area or somewhere underneath.
So I can
the
tell
estate.
it's a solitary room. There's no one in this room.
Yeah, there's no one
There's
in this
no
room,
like
right?
hallway that I can, or anything that I can hear.
You kind of hear through your training, you kind of hear the sounds of there's people walking above this
Okay.
chamber. But it's very faint and you don't really hear a whole lot of it.
Okay. On my sending stone, I'm gonna relay that. Be like, it sounds like we're at the basement level. There's no one in the room here. It should be good to get through.
Okay. I use the sending stone again and tell the others to move up.
Okay.
We should probably open the grate.
No, it's heavy.
Even though I'm proud of my tallness, I go first.
All right, and as you go through, I'm guessing you put some gloves on.
I don't need to.
All right, your armor. You were
Yeah,
walking
get
through
those chunks stuck in your
your
armor.
shiny armor is definitely tarnished by all the grime and dirt that you're getting on. It's just your large muscular frame is kind of scraping against itself.
That just means I can make it shiny again. That's fantastic.
You're just kind of scraping against, and you would hear these scraping against metal on metal as he comes through
You hear he's cringing.
on some parts.
Oh god.
That's not going to buff out.
And you finally kind of come out of this room, and so who goes next after?
Second.
All right, you find you're pretty with your frame. You kind of have an easy time. You do notice some of the cloth you're wearing is kind of soaking up the so that's congealed in this. So
I hate your words.
Really bad words.
You really put all into this.
That's great.
He's
I
had a
love
month
it.
to think about it.
I love it.
I'm guessing Belle, you're gonna go next.
Yeah, because I'm sure Sora wants to bring up the rear.
Yes.
You sound so bitter.
Are you gonna do any special way to get through this kind of narrow, confined area? Very dirty passage.
No, nothing
Okay.
special.
Alright.
There's no use to get clean now to only get dirty again later, so wait till we're clear overall to clean.
Okay, you kind of go through and kind of muscling your way through the smell as it hits you as you keep going in. Some is fresher than others. You keep going through.
I hate this
I hate you,
person.
Carson.
I
And
just being squeamish as a person, you're almost gonna make me gag.
as you make it, you're all waiting. You soon hear a boom from the other side of this tunnel as you hear a
Oh no.
scrape coming through. And you see with Sora coming through, there looks to be a wall of all of his gunk as he comes through.
He also gets away
And-
from the entrance.
And he comes out, and if you look in, you notice the tunnels, actually the little passage he came through, looks to be kind of cleaner than it was. From the mere size, and you see Sora just kind of stay kind of low as his whole battle of looks to be just dirty. Just
I look behind him and then I look at him. I think you missed some. Also, are you taking dibs on the big chunks?
on the big what?
Big chunks.
Oh,
Because it seems like you've collected all of them.
you kind of see him just kind of fatted out and throw some parts on your armor.
You hide behind Belle.
And I just give him a stink eye.
Extra stinky.
My intention was to share. He kind of flops it a little more.
I can't be rude and take this all.
Belle, please.
You should give it to the rest of the group.
Don't you dare.
Stop.
He just puts his hand, folds his hands, and puts his hands in his lap a little bit. As he's kind of sitting, crouching there. So what's the plan?
Hopefully Belle will be helping us get rid of.
We should get out of this
will
first.
take too long to clean everybody. We do not have the time to clean everybody.
Just clean Sora. He's the worst. He needs it more.
I can work through this.
We'll only get dirty again if we leave the same way. It's
Who
not
says
worth it
we're
right
leaving
now.
the same way? We have a bunch of hostages. You expect us to push a whole bunch of hostages through here?
Depends on how many there are.
If they're injured, though.
True.
You're gonna see Sora kind of go and he's pushing against the grate.
I'm gonna lift him up against the grate so he...
He
Pushes it up
reaches the grate.
No, as in, so when he's already reaching it, I'm pushing him up so...
You're kind of pushing
He just,
away
like-
or anything. You see him, he's kind of contesting, kind of kicking you away from him. You kind of getting close to him. He's like,
No, get up there. You'll pull us up.
"Are you touching me?
You'll pull us up.
We have to remove the grate first."
Well, then move it. I'm pushing you. You move it.
Right? He's looking at it and just kind of
I'm giving him help.
he's like just spitting his hands, just his hands are dirty. So he goes and you help him. All right, so he has advantage.
Carson, quietly while they're doing that, Belrothian will take some time as they're busy doing things to cast prestidigitation on Sora to clean him up.
All right. And with your aid, he He's a all right. With your aid, you just see him just straight. He just stands up fully straight with his arms out, and just the whole grate just comes up, and he says, "Where do I put it?"
Not on your head. Is there an area next to you? Up there.
And
I can't see.
Oh, then I'm gonna hoist him up as tall as I am.
All right, you kind of go and lift it. His head kind of makes these. Kind of puts it down side like. All right. Gonna roll. He goes places there, and he's here like. And he puts it down, just, and he kind of goes up and just kind of steps on your head as he gets.
I have a helmet on. It's fine.
So you're just like this large, all the weight on like your heads. You're just kind of goes in your body, and you kind of, and he steps up, and he climbs out, and
Turtle.
you just he can place it against the wall. And just he reaches his hand down to help people up.
I kind of just grab his hand.
He picks you up, no problem. Push it down.
I'm gonna look around. What does my passive 15 look like? For
You
around here?
are in a room, or I guess I have to remember. Everyone else is climbing up. You guys are in a room.
Is this the chamber pot room?
Something like that. You understand. You do see the pots are in this room. Other pots in this room that you can tell look like other containers. They look like they were definitely used for refuse and used in the chambers. And looks like they're also like leftovers. That there's probably an area where they gather them and throw them in and wash them away. Wash all them away.
Speaking of washing, Balsa's gonna take her water skin out and just like try and clean herself off the best she can.
Okay. You do see also a one door. Looks to be one wooden door that leads in.
Okay. Is like surrounding area clean up here at least?
It's dusty. Looks like it's some parts looks like some splatter, maybe like old splatter on one. So it's definitely way cleaner than where you were at just at.
Okay. I whisper down below. It's clean up here.
Balsa's already up there. She would have flown out the second you guys like moved out of the way.
But, yeah,
Would
you're
it be
all
wide
you're
enough
all
to
up there.
fly
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're all
Okay.
you're all get up.
Belle, I require your services now.
I'm sure everybody does. And he's been taking the time in free time just quietly trying to make sure everybody at least gets like an equal level of clean. But
Okay.
like it takes a long time since there's so much
Okay.
filth. It only does a cubic foot at a time.
If they're like just sort of rushing, you kind of make it so you could go out in public, but you get some looks.
At least to make sure we're not caught by our smell.
Okay.
We don't stink.
You get most of the majority of the grime off. There's still some parts that are going to be grimy. And nothing can be perfect. It's just a quick one over.
Just as much as I can do in the free time from below in that room to continuing onward.
Okay. All right, thank you. Here's Sora say that.
Thorazine gives a nod.
Okay. And I look at Nahiri. Your time to shine.
Alrighty. So you said there's a door at the far side of the room?
It's all kind of goes, it gets narrower and it kind of goes to one door.
And I guess I go up to the door first and I check if it's locked.
Can I go and push it? Does not feel locked at all.
Okay. You're the sneaky one. Scout ahead.
Okay. I guess I should probably stealth again.
I'm gonna help you with that.
Thank you.
Can you help
do
yourself?
do they have to roll again?
Can you help them
Huh?
still?
Yeah. It's like, oh hey, you're making noises. You're
Okay.
setting your foot down
Okay.
too loud. But you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's give you
I'm gonna
so.
cast guidance.
All of
You can always pray to help. That's
That's
essentially what guidance is.
that's what I should say.
No, I'm
No,
just saying you can always pray.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
that's-
something in doing guidance, instead of saying I spot check them for this with athletics, instead you could give words of wisdom or something.
I can't roleplay that well.
You got this. You mean guidance in here?
Alright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Cool. Put me on guidance.
You
So
have
guidance
you already
and
have
advantage?
Yeah, help
Mhm.
yourself.
Okay.
So you roll it.
I was gonna say, oh, it's much better. Okay, so 16
Plus
plus
one.
17 plus my stealth, so that would be 27.
So you go and you kind of go out this door and you kind of close it quietly, and you find yourself in and you look like a hallway. through your profession, you notice these hallways are kind of still underneath the estate. It's kind of more of the basement level
Okay.
hallways. You see, it is very dimly lit, and it looks kind of more like a servant passage.
Servant passage. Okay. Any doors in the hallway?
You think you see there might be one around the corner. It looks like there's one on your left.
Door on the
So
left.
there's one that looks out on the left, and then if you were to go further down, that you have to go around a corner.
Okay. I'm going to relay that as I'm going down the hallway. Do I hear any voices from the first door?
You do not.
Do not. Okay. On the sending style, I message everyone. Do you want me to check the rooms as I'm going?
Put your ear up to them at least. Make sure no one's in them.
All right. You said no voices from the first room.
You didn't hear as you're walking by. You don't hear anything.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say first room's clear. Moving around the corner, and I'm gonna sneak down the corner and then like look over before I enter the hallway.
As you peep around the corner, you see some figures moving. With your eye, you see him. Looks like to be just a servant,
Some servants.
kind of like a butler or maid. You see him dressed as a servant. They're just kind of walking down the hallway. Look like they're carrying some.
Are they
Yeah.
headed towards me?
No, they're headed a different direction.
Other direction. Okay.
Look to be they're carrying a large keg or a barrel.
Look there. Okay. Any other doors past that corner? Is it just like one hallway, or is
As
it?
you go around
is
the
it
corner,
four?
you see it's in their hallway. It looks like it splits off. There's two different directions.
Okay. What direction are the servants going?
It looks to be going towards your left.
My left. Okay. Any doorways in this hallway
None that
before
you
the
see.
split? No. Okay. I'm going to relay. There are some servants. How many servants are there?
You saw one.
Just one
Yes.
carrying a barrel.
Yep.
Okay.
Ogre pipes up. What was in the barrel?
I can't tell from here.
What are you good for?
If she was there, she'd be flipping you off.
The pointed
Are
silence
you, are
in
you
the
pressing
reply.
on?
Which hallway did the servant go down?
The one to your left.
One to
If you're
the
to go
left.
down and to the end. There's a left one. There's a right. They went
Can
down
I
the left.
see anything down these hallways?
There's some looks like we have some dim torches
Dim torches. Okay.
for light.
All right, I'm gonna relay that to the party. There is a fork in the road. Servant went left. Which direction would you recommend?
Right.
Anyone else?
Abe also pipes up. Are you able to tell where the additions were added to the mansion? This used to be 2 buildings.
That would be my handiwork. I would have to see it.
'Cause I think that's the area we need to go to.
Would I be able to tell if one area looked newer than the other?
You cannot tell.
Can't tell. Okay. She's gonna relay. She's like, not my expertise. All right. I guess for now, I will go right.
Right.
Or where do I hear the most voices?
Well, you creep up to the fork in the road. You
Roll
don't really
perception.
hear any voices. You do. You can roll perception though. If you want to check for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a 6.
Let you pass those.
My passive's 14.
So within 14, you don't hear any steps, but as you sneak up, you do hear like a door. It sounds like kind of what goes down and further
From when the servant
further
came.
hall. Yeah, I
went
think
down?
it'd be the servant. So you look around, you see the servant look like they probably made a turn. You think there's probably stairs nearby, and then you hear like a door open and close.
Okay. And what about the right side?
You look to the right, it kind of goes down a short hallway and stops, and there's another door.
Another door. Okay. I'm gonna relay. It looks like left side leads up, and on the left or on the right, it looks like there's a door at the end of the hallway. I'm gonna go ahead and check that door before I proceed.
Are you gonna listen, or are you gonna go and
Listen.
open it? Or
I'm just gonna go press my ear up. Look,
Okay.
is there any shadows? Like, is there light coming from the door?
there's a little torch next to the door.
No, like inside. Like under.
There-
Like, can I tell if there's like people walking around?
Looking through it, you can almost say you don't see any shadows, but you can tell that there's torches in there.
There's torches.
There's
Okay.
some sort of light source coming in there.
Okay. Can I hear anything?
You hear nothing.
Okay. Debating if I should open the door. Guess I lost the party. Relaying on the sending stone. I don't hear voices. Should I check the room anyways?
What's so important about the room?
Maybe. We don't know where the hostages are exactly.
Do you see light on the other side?
Yes.
Old army trick. Take your dagger out. Place it underneath the door frame slowly. Look at the reflection. If you have maintained your daggers,
I would assume so. She likes them.
You would understand where he's getting at. You do know you have a little mirror in your thieves.
Okay.
Thieves,
I forgot I
put
had
it
that.
underneath there and look through.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out.
I didn't want to openly, but.
So you can pull out a little mirror and kind of slide under the door and look.
Yes. So do I have to roll for that?
No, so you can do it. You put on. You do see this seems to be like a wine cellar,
Oh.
and with other looks like other kegs and drinks in there.
Ooh. Shoot. And here he says, I found the wine cellar. She's a little excited.
Whatever you do, keep that area noted in your memory. We're coming back there.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
I take back. You're not useless. Good find.
So then we should go catch up?
Yes, to inspect the wine. Yes.
No.
No.
No. We're here for the hostages.
Sorry, you see Sora stands up and pulls out his axes. I will lead.
No.
Yeah, stops.
You're big and shiny and a little loud.
Gotcha.
You can lead once we find the hostages.
I think it is safe to have us scout ahead and then us not having to stealth.
Yeah, and here he's gonna go sending stone. This hallway is clear if you wanted to come up to the corner. You'll hit a corner which will, after that, down that right, it'll take you to your fourth, which is where I'm at right now. I will go up to the servant's door and check for any signs. So she's gonna go ahead and go to the stairs and check.
You make it down to your left, and left you see there's kind of turns around and looks like there's like a stairway kind of goes up straight upward, and there's another door at the top of them.
Okay. I guess carefully go up the stairs so they don't creak. And put the ear to the door. Listen for voices.
You do hear a few voices. They sound to be more of just being common, like what to bring up there to others. Sounds like definitely sounds like it might be part of the kitchen, like part of the pantry.
Okay. She's gonna go back down and then go to the corner and wait for the others then.
Bill's gonna head out towards the corner.
I think everyone just heads out to the corner. All right, you all head out together, and kind of Sora's kind of leading of it and kind of staying close to you, boss, and he's kind of ready to, looks like he's getting
I'm
ready
gonna
to
have
attack
my tower shield and my full blade out.
Okay. As you're standing there waiting for her, you see him come around the corner. You see Sora, and does everyone have their weapons out or drawn, or?
No, I don't.
Okay.
He
You
both
see
has their
Sora
short bow
and Oakley look like they're getting ready for a fight as they come around the corner with their shield raised and Sora, and you see the two battle axes of them.
I just kind of give the sup signal with my chin raised.
He's like looking and just like, just she thinks it's gonna make more noise than necessary. And as they approach, she's going to on the setting stone still because she doesn't want to speak. The stairways sound like it leads up to the kitchen. There are several servants. Thank you. There are several servants in the room.
Well, that's good. What's to the right, though?
To the right, that's the wine cellar.
Is that it?
Yes. So left is the kitchen, right is the wine cellar. When I was inspecting that, would I have noticed there was another door in the wine cellar, or is it just a one-way?
Nothing you could see. It really just looks be a bunch of the kegs and barrels from what you can see.
So
From the
I'm
angle
down.
you were looking at. You never opened the door.
Oh, true. I did open the door into the wine cellar. We could check for an entrance.
Yes.
There, but
let's
assuming-
check that room.
Agree, stay here.
Sora, he sees there. He looks at, kind of looks at you, Belrothine, and he both says, "I don't know if that is wise." Kind of pointing to him, kind of nudging with his head. He's kind of pointing with his chin towards the door and pointing at the drink.
Yes, Sora, we know.
Hence why I'm saying the Oaktree stays here.
I can agree with this.
This is a mutiny.
On the sending stone to Okri. I'll get you some later. Okay. Here's gonna look. Did one of y'all want to come with me while I check, or no?
Ibalsa does.
Okay. We're gonna carefully, I guess, go back. And he's gonna test the door. Is it open?
It's unlocked.
Unlocked. Okay. And I still don't hear voices?
You do not hear voices.
Okay. Just going to very carefully open the door and peek inside.
Alright, you peek in, you do see it with your mirror. What you saw was the several layers, kind of high, kind of 3 barrels high.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of confined, kind of long room, and you just kind of see the barrels they go down.
Okay. I guess we'll go into the room and do a quick look around.
When you walk down, there's won't see just a bunch of barrels. You do see there's a door at the end. Say if you open it, looks like there's a kind of a storage area.
Okay.
Kind of repair. Looks like they have like repair kits in there.
Repair kits? Oh, okay. Okay. So no other signs, though, of being a way out of the room?
Nope.
Okay. I figured, but better safe than sorry. Okay. She's gonna relay that to Ibalsa. Be like, look like there's no way out.
Alright, Ibalsa leaves the room then.
Alright, head back to the peeps.
All
Alright. And I guess we relay that information to the party. So the only way through is going to be through the kitchen.
Right. If I can't have wine, food it is.
I do know the spell sleep. I could try putting the servants to sleep.
And tie them up. And then interrogate them.
We don't.
And find out the layout of this place. Okay, gently interrogate them.
Thank you.
I won't use my blade.
Ibalsa pales a little.
Okay, so is that what we want to do?
I think so.
Sounds like a plan. What do you think, Susha?
I just want to get this over with.
Belrothia, any comments?
I think it is a fair plan.
Okay, you hear like gripping of the axes. Right, who leads?
We should probably put our weapons away, though.
Yes, please. You're more likely to bang them against something.
Puts the axes away, and you generally puts the axes away, and he pulls out a hand axe. Like it looks like it'd be a hatchet for him, and it would be looks like it'd be a battle axe for some other person. He pulls out a smaller axe. For himself, I'm ready. Close quarters.
I don't think we want to send the servants in a panic in case they do catch us.
You can wait right outside, and if they attack us immediately, I'll scream and then you can charge in.
Very well.
Okay, so I guess we should go to the door.
I have a new plan. No blades for interrogation. Chemical warfare.
Okri, no.
And Okri walks off to the, what would be the waste disposal and picks up a chamber pot.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm guessing you leave. A couple minutes later, you would see Oka come back in. What have you done with the chimp pot?
If it's one of those that still has stuff in it,
No, they have some residue left. Looks like it.
that'll work.
They were used,
That'll
but they're
work.
not like really full.
That's fine.
You'd have to go down to fill them up.
No, I wouldn't fill it up.
Okay.
They'll fill it up themselves after they stick their head in it.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
Nishiri's gonna go to the door.
All right, and you all see Oakley approach back with his hands full of this chamber pot. In
Oh
his
gosh.
hands.
Yuri just turns as green as she can, being dark blue.
You put them asleep, you tie them up, and we might stick this on one of their heads if they don't comply.
Or I could cast a couple of spells and they could speak to us without being muffled by a chamber pot.
Why would you do that, waste spells, when we can do this the old-fashioned way?
I'm curious, though. Belrothian will just go over to the pot and he'll do prestidigitation inside the pot, but the opposite of what he's been doing for everybody.
Are you soiling it?
Yeah!
Alright, and as you look in there, a more repugnant smell comes from it. It looks like it's getting even dirtier.
Oh, he pulls back, he's like, oh, it worked.
Oh, why?
Nothing like your own brand. Good job.
The cloth that's still over her nose.
Oh, okay. Nishiri's gonna turn away and be like, just like horrified.
I'm glad to know that works.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, who's in up to upstairs first?
That would be me since I have to cast sleep.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
follow.
So you're just sneaking up there.
So I've never cast a spell, so I get to learn. Someone help me.
Sleep is fun, but I'll help you when we get closer to it, or we can help you explain sleep right now if you need.
So
And
you go up there, you pretty much would cast a spell, and a spell slot to cast a spell, and I believe it's just an area, it just affects them.
Sleep is an area of effect, and then you roll how many dice it says you roll for which spell level you're using.
Can I get
And-
the short?
What?
Huh?
The short?
I'm explaining.
Oh, okay.
So those total the total that you roll on those dice is the maximum amount of hit points for the things that you're trying to put to sleep, and it
Okay.
goes from the person with the
Lowest.
smallest health pool to the largest. So you
Okay.
might not put everybody to sleep, or etc., etc. But that's how sleep works.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like follow Nahiri and quietly cheer her on, therefore giving her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. And then when I cast a spell, do I add anything to it?
I
Or is that
don't
now?
think you add
Not this one.
anything to that one.
No.
Add her
Okay.
bardic.
I don't
you.
think that does anything for sleep.
It should. Shouldn't it?
No.
No.
Pardon me, not. So,
Is it a roll to hit then?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's a-
They
It's a
need
save.
to save.
Okay.
so
So roll and see what. So D20, correct?
Well, we gotta open the
No.
door first.
Oh.
No,
So-
the great thing about this is you don't have to roll anything for that spell.
The
but-
NPCs will make a roll to see if
Oh.
they meet your spell save DC, which you should have on that page.
Yeah.
It's
so,
that. So they
it is.
and the
So-
spell determines.
And what is it, a constitution or wisdom?
It's one of those two.
Sleep.
Let me look that up.
It was in my other book. I don't know where it went.
Right here you go. So sleep.
It is a...
I have a spell attack bonus. Does that do anything?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
That's for like
I think they just fall asleep.
things that attack.
Yeah, they don't make
Yeah.
it.
They
Oh, they
just
don't?
go sleep.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yep. Just roll. So
Okay.
roll
So
the dice.
roll.
It's 5d8.
Oh wait, what?
5d8.
38.
There's two.
If you're rolling it at the base spell
I've
level.
got it. Okay.
I'd
Do
say
you need any more D8s? I have.
Oh, 5. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold up. I've got 2. Matter of finding the right one.
There's
Did
5.
you roll two? Oh yeah, you probably already have a lot. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know where the other one went. Okay. So 5 D8. 2 first. 7, 6, 2, 1, and 6.
21.
So 6, 6, 12. So 2 6s, 7, 2, and a 1. Someone get the calculator.
I was
That's
adding
20.
up
Is
as
that-
I was
is that
going.
8
It's
plus
kind of
12.
That's 20.
It's 20.
So-
No?
Do you creak the door open and just cast this?
6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1? Oh, 22.
Yeah,
Okay,
22.
so,
Everyone was
oh,
off.
wait.
If these are just
Wait,
regular
so
it's-
NPCs,
oh, 6, 6,
oh
7.
boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard
so,
7 there, but I was just thinking.
What's for yours?
Everybody can't math.
Alright, it's 22.
What is yours?
So, as you go and creak the door and cast your spell through into this room, do you look or you just cast the spell?
I guess I would look first.
I guess with a quick look and you're just casting it, trying to affect everyone in the room.
Mhm.
Okay. If you cast this with your spell, you do hear a couple of some lighter thuds, and you hear like, and then you hear some kind of some sounds like a platter's falling down with some dishes on it.
Okay. Did I
You hear 4 thuds actually.
4 thuds? Okay. Do I see anyone, as my head is peeking in, do I see anyone else still standing?
You see nobody standing.
Okay. Yuri looks behind her, gives a thumbs up, and opens the door
Okay.
and walks in.
Alright. So I'm just gonna say everyone just walks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
As you walk in the kitchen, you see there was 2 servants. Looks like there was a maid and I think there was a cook. And you do see 2 guard figures who look like they were passed out.
Okay, I'm gonna strip the guards, in fact, and I'm gonna take their gold if they have any.
They between the both of them, they have about 5 gold,
Oh, dang it. Okay.
and they each have a scimitar and a large crossbow.
I take those.
Okay. As everyone else to see, you just kind of see Oki-chan jump on them, just kind of start stripping them down.
Do
and
they
taking
have
them
any
out.
keys or like a map on them or anything?
You're kind of looking through. You don't really see a map or keys at all.
Okay.
Question: what armor were they wearing?
They were wearing light leather, kind of a hide.
Hide.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Had some clothes.
Okay. Traveling.
Balsa pipes up quietly. Does anyone have any more rope?
We need to act fast to tie them up.
Sword just pulls out his rope and
Okay.
kind of helps him tie up.
Yeah.
Ties guards up.
We should bind the servants' hands.
And cover the mouths as
Yeah.
well.
Hold on. She
What?
digs through her disguise kit and like pulls out some fabric.
I'm also gonna
She
tear
uses
off
gags.
some fabric from the guards and say, "Cover their eyes."
Okay.
Smart.
Should I check the doors or? Sora, you hear Sora. As you guys look around, you do notice there's like 2 entrances to this room.
Prop some chairs up to the doors.
He's gonna go to one of the doors first and check for any sounds. Or we'll go to each one.
You approaching one, you don't really get a sense of sound coming from it. You know, it's like a kind of a longer hallway probably.
Mm-hmm.
You go to another one, you do hear some more voices coming from down the hallway from that direction.
Okay. I want to check with my mirror. See what I see.
Put a slide underneath the door and you look. You do not see anybody. You see a long kind of tiled hallway. Looks like there's several doors along this, and you do hear. I'm guessing probably around the corner to the right. You hear more voices.
Around the corner. Okay. Does it look like another servant's hallway, or is this part of, like the main mansion hallway?
You're getting a sense of this is more of the part of the main mansion, but probably traveled more by servants.
Okay. I guess I will relay that to the others and go back to the door and put the mirror under to that one.
This one is definitely a servant's passage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as nicely tiled as the other hallway. It goes and you see more doors. Looks like it might lead to more storage or kind of the servants' quarters.
Okay. I will relay that to the party too. Then is Sora gonna go ahead and prop the doors? Or the chairs into the doors?
You said they're crossbows?
Yes.
What type?
They are light crossbows, sorry.
Light crossbows. Okay, thank you.
Balsa's just gonna make sure that all of the sleeping people have blindfolds, not just the guards.
Okay. You do anything, Sergio?
I'm gonna message Okri.
Wait, he's right there. You talk to him.
Really?
Hey, you're all in the same room. You're in the kitchen.
But you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so say you can do it. Whatever you want.
What if we messed with the guards and what if we gave the guards probable cause for why they're asleep? Splash a little of your...
No. Kind of pats himself and gets his flask. Looks at it. In regret.
You don't have to.
It-
I say that out loud.
And he kind of,
He also looks at the counters.
he's gonna take a sip, kind of gargle
Wait,
it, and then
before-
spit it at the guards.
Never mind, Balsa. Stop
You all
looking at
see-
the counters.
Because all see is him put it in the drink and now just kind of swish it around.
Yeah.
Spit out. What were you doing?
She was looking for wine glasses on the counters that might have been
Oh.
full that they could have used instead, but it's too late now.
Nahiri's gonna pipe in. Was that necessary? I mean,
I had to
Look at the
enjoy
mess-
it, otherwise it would be a waste.
no. I mean, it's gonna be obvious when they wake up. They were put under a sleep spell or something.
Oh, right, sorry. Takes another step and
don't.
goes over to the servants and spits on their torsos.
You see him again and spit on the servants.
And Balsa looks thoroughly disgusted with you.
Break out the wine. Now everyone has a cause. I have to
She just
enjoy it,
shakes her
otherwise
head.
it's a waste.
I mean, I get it, but we're tying them up. They're gonna wake up soon, eventually.
Then I'll
And-
scare them to go with it, otherwise, quick.
But
Let's just keep going.
Nahiri, yeah, she just puts her hands
You're
up. Like,
shut.
I'm done.
With your perception, you hear footsteps coming down that hallway.
Which one?
One to your left.
Someone's coming from the left.
The
Quickly,
nice,
or
you understand it's the
I-
nicer tiled one.
Oh,
Are they,
main mansion.
are they like a regular pace footsteps or hurried
They're
footsteps?
regular paced.
They're coming at a regular pace. They don't sound hurried.
Once they open the... Okay, we'll let them open the door. Once they do, we have Sora grab them, cover their mouth, pull them in.
Question: are they heavy set?
Would I know that from hearing that?
You absolutely could tell.
With,
Yeah.
with your 27, you hear as they get closer, you hear kind of a tray. It sounds like they're kind of carrying.
They're carrying something, and
I
it sounds
can
like
take them.
it sounds like they're carrying something.
It's
If
probably a servant. One of
Sora
us will
just
catch the
you
tray,
see just
Sora will grab
Sora's
the person.
large frame getting close to the door. He's motioning for you.
Not gonna lie, that crash kind of made me worry a little.
Grab the tray.
I'm just gonna really quickly grab the guards and the servants and drag them out of the view of the left doorway.
Okay.
He's gonna motion for everyone to duck, like
As,
hide.
you see this door.
He readies to
Wait,
use his reflexes
as
to
this
catch
door-
the
Wait.
tray.
Didn't Sora put chairs under the doors? You can't open the
No,
door. Oh, he
that's the one
didn't.
they did. So as
Okay.
you push it open, you see is this another kind of a maid approaches in. You see like this large dragon hand just one around her hand, and the other one just grabs her in the sash, just pulls her in, and the tray just comes down.
Catch it.
Make a dex save. Make a dex
Alright,
save.
I'll use inspiration if it fails.
You can roll acrobatics if you have it.
Okay, I do. I do have acrobatics, but let's see here. That's 17.
I'm also gonna walk up,
So I'll
hands
just
clasped behind my back, just
I'll
walking
use the other one just in case it wasn't. Ooh, that's better.
towards the servant.
That's a 23 in total.
All right. As you see this large figure sort of just go and grab the girl as his hand just kind of covers her face. And he grabs her sash and just pulls her towards him. The platter kind of go up, and you see Dorothy kind of grab the platter, kind of like spin it around and catch everything that was on it, and just like holding it.
He
I'm
also
gonna-
quickly, gently closes the door and be like, okay, please don't scream.
I'm gonna slowly walk up with my hands clasped behind my back. Now you're probably asking why you're in this predicament. Well, I can answer that, but first, you don't want to scream.
And you do see as you guys look at this kind of a smaller human, a servant, and she's just kind of with blonde hair kind of done up and just look of terror on her face as this large scaled hands just covering the lower part of her face. He's just lifting her off the ground and she's
You've also, like, turns real quick and is like, we're not here to hurt you. I promise.
If you cooperate, there are hostages here, lives at stake. We're here to free them. You may not know of this, but we do not know the layout of this mansion. If you were to help, we will put in a good word that you had no part in this.
you kind of just see her eyes. I gotta go back and forth and just she kind of tries to nod.
Bell, flash her your badge or whatever you have.
Takes out his military insignia, I guess. His
She is-
rank.
Looks even more confused. Just
The Grand Marshal's son.
Sora just I kind of look at his thing. He just kind of moves his hand a little bit, and it kind of covers her ears too with it. She is a servant. I don't think she is well acquainted with the high rankings. Oh, he kind of lowers his hand. His hand kind of well covered. Looks like she couldn't breathe. He puts her hand right up. You hear like she sucks in air from her nose.
Oh my gosh. I hear he's cringing.
We're going to set you down. If you scream, we're going to knock you out. I could not say that we're responsible for you afterwards.
Kind of lowers her gently. She sort of lowers, kind of moves his hand, but still has like clasped around her waist. She kind of just brings into herself. I know there is some hostages here.
Do you know where they're being held?
I don't know.
I'm going to roll insight.
18.
12.
You know she is. Through this fear you can see in her face, she is not going to try to lie to you guys.
Okay. How
Yes.
many of them? Are they all being kept in one place?
They are all in one place.
Which room down the hallway?
The main hall. Just go down and turn the corner. It brings you into the grand hall.
How heavily are they guarded?
She kind of like looks down. There's lots of guards. And 2 giants.
Giants.
Metal giants.
Oh. Giants.
They are in charge.
The metal giants are in charge?
She's kind of nodding.
Out of character, what are little giants?
Axel, he's the one in charge. He's kind.
Kind enough to have hostages.
I know nothing of them. They are being held, and we're told to serve them.
Do you know who they are?
She kind of shakes her head.
You are feeding these hostages.
How many are
Come on.
there?
Quite a bit.
What type of
Mostly-
condition are they in?
They're Master Axel has told us to treat them very well.
How are they being held captive?
They are each, given their own rooms for family.
Are they beaten?
He has instructed us to not harm them in any way for them to be harmed, as they are nobles.
By any chance, is there an Aarakocra or a Tabaxi among them?
Most humans, some elves.
Ibalsu lets out a quiet sigh.
We're going to let you go. For it seems that you are vital, and if you go missing, things will get hairy.
On the sending stone here, he's gonna message everyone. It might be best just to tie her up with the others. Letting her go would be too big of a risk.
Is she human?
She is you.
Okay.
And I ignore that and I ask this servant, who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to Lord Foscus?
The High Lord is. I'm a simple maid. Kind of like a little curtsy. I'm just a servant.
Who do you work for?
I'm hired by the master of this house.
You are a citizen here, right? Do you wish to be tried for treason?
Kind of look on her faces. She kind of goes down. I serve my master.
Well, you are going to serve someone else. You are going to need to go. But for now, play along.
How? What do I need to do?
Do exactly as you've been doing before. The only difference is you've never seen us, and this conversation has not happened.
And she goes and nods in agreement. And with that, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you for joining us for this episode, this 25th episode of Swordfree Adventures. Please join us for the next episode. And you have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cole, you named my character. How could you? You outed me as an actual person.